Hi Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. This is a channel primarily about cross stitch, a little bit of quilting, but I don't have any of that to share today. So mostly cross stitch, well, all cross stitch today. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm filming on a different computer, so hopefully this goes about the same. My other one is starting to get old, and the battery is, not the battery, just the memory is not the best. So yeah, I'm trying out this computer, but it should be exactly the same. Anyways, this is Flosstube episode, it's either 29 or 30. Today is Friday, May the 7th, 2021. And welcome. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate everybody who, has continued to watch and comment on my videos. And sorry, I kind of teased last week that I was going to do possibly a bag sale. I'm still planning to sell some cross-stitch project bags. Hopefully I'll get them posted maybe today or tomorrow. I think I have like 12 or 14 or something. Each one's a little different. I was kind of playing around with attaching little scissor fob things. Not scissor fobs, zipper pulls. And let me show you. I'm going to pause real fast and come right back with the bags. Okay, so see, it's a stack of vinyl front project bags. And I was kind of messing around with making these cabochons to attach to the zipper pulls. My issue is, like, I put fabric in this, and you can't really, I don't know if you can tell on camera that good. It's the same background fabric, but it's got like a greenish hue to it. So I don't know. I mean, I'll probably still post it that way. And if you don't like the zipper pull, you can take it off. I'm not really sure why that happened. I haven't really made these zipper pull things before. Here's another type of bag. I didn't have this finished to show you last time, and this one, it didn't turn green, but it's not a great, I don't know. So some of them have pulls and some of them don't. Like, see, this one has kind of a greenish hue too. Anyways, if you don't follow me on Instagram already, it's the same name, Mandy Meets Stitches. Yeah, on Instagram. I'm probably going to post these probably later today, Friday. Yeah, so there's a couple bags with this background, the front, a couple with this same background, I guess, I don't know what to call that. And then there's a couple with this floral background and has this polka dots. Yeah, and some of them have pulls, some of them don't. Anyways, I'll sell them for, I think, 20 bucks. And shipping will have to be calculated, but I'm probably going to estimate shipping at $5 each. So we'll just do $25 including shipping. I lose money on that, but oh well. I'm not really doing it for the money. Anyways, that is not probably why you're here. Let's talk about cross stitch. I don't really have a whole lot of life update. Nothing has gone on since I filmed last. I happen to be off today, and I'm off this weekend. My almost 5-year-old, we're celebrating his birthday at a trampoline park on Sunday, which also happens to be Mother's Day, but so I think he'll have a really good time. Tomorrow, there's like a strawberry festival in Georgia. There's probably multiple. I'm going to try to go to one with the family tomorrow afternoon. I've never been to a strawberry festival, but I think it sounds fun. Something to do to get out of the house with the kids. Yeah. Other than that, nothing going on with life. So let's get on to the cross stitch. It is Mania. I'm kind of participating, kind of not. I talked last time about my plans. They're kind of still going. But I'm not feeling like the pull to work on some of the projects like I should. So yeah. First, I have two finishes. I took some time yesterday to do some FFOing. So yeah, I thought I would share those. They're both patriotic themed. I took down my like Easter springtime stuff which I don't have a lot of like separate spring stuff. It's all kind of Easter and bunnies, and so I need to work on that a little bit. And I don't have very much patriotic stuff to decorate with, so I thought I'd fully finish some of these. Well, it's just two, so I get them up. But this first one is a pattern by Little Stitch Girl. I think it's called Firework Lane, and this is my finish. I FFO'd it as a stand-up, full stand-up, I think. I followed Vanna Pfeiffer's tutorial. This is stitched on, I think it's a 14 count Be Stitch Me, I don't remember the color, with the called for floss. And yeah, in the pattern, there's a saying down here. I think it says, God bless America, maybe, but I left that off because I just liked the little houses and the, yeah. I used Kreinik. This was my second time using Kreinik, but I actually really liked the effect it gives. I don't think you can see it as good on video, but yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, so I think I finished it just as a flat fold. Here's the back. I didn't do a great job ironing, but and then little rickrack in the bottom, some rickrack, white rickrack on the edges. Yeah, so I followed Vanna Pfeiffer's tutorial for that, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I realized I forgot to talk about the quilt behind me. This is like the second or third quilt I ever made. I kind of was just trying to get back into quilting, I guess. So let's go off on a loop here. When I was in nursing school, I was living in Chicago, and I was dating a guy at the time that I had told him I wanted to make a t-shirt quilt out of my sorority quilts. I think I've shared that story. And I've shown the quilt before, that I made a bunch of, I made a t-shirt quilt. He asked if I would make him one. I did, and then he broke up with me before I even finished it. So yeah, anyways, not bitter about that at all. Anyway, so then I finished nursing school. I moved back home to Washington State. And in that transition, I obviously didn't sew a whole lot. And then I kind of decided I wanted to get back into quilting. I wanted to try it again. And so this was the first quilt I made. And I actually did one with my sister. She did the same pattern. I don't think she has her quilt anymore. I think it's at my parents' house, but I think it's falling apart because, we didn't really know what we were doing. But yeah, I don't know the name of the pattern. It was just from a book. All the fabric is Joann's fabric. And yeah, so it's backed. It was kind of before I really knew how to do binding. I mean, I figured it out better than the t-shirt quilt, but yeah, so there's the story for that. Okay, back to the cross stitch. This other finish I'm pretty happy with. This was a Mania start last year, and I've shown it before. I've got it finished last Sunday, and then I FFO'd it yesterday. So Liberty Lane by Country Cottage Stitches. I did the color Priscilla's from Stitching with the Housewives color conversion. It's stitched on 25 count mushroom Lagana 2/2. And yeah, I finished it with, there's a red, it's all on matte board. So matte board, I did a red and a blue, then this is Lori Holt mini rickrack, and I don't know where this is just a random big rickrack I got. And then some flowers, I think I got from Walmart. And this basket thing came from Michael's earlier this year. So yeah, this I'm gonna hang downstairs in my kitchen where I can see it. Well, kitchen / dining. Where I can see it a lot, but I'm pretty excited about this finish. To have it up. Maybe that'll be my screenshot. So yeah, that's 2 finishes. And then I have one just stitching finish that I think I showed before, but I just decided to, all I had left was to fill in the cup. This is a Stitching with the Housewives Old Glory. I think it came out last year when they were doing their patriotic stuff. Stitched on 16 count chalkboard black Ada with, I think it's the called for. I don't know how I'll finish this, if I'll like flat fold it or Do it in a pillow, or I don't know, maybe like an ornament like Priscilla does. I don't know. But that was that. Okay, other stitching. Apparently I only have 4 whips. That doesn't seem right, but it might be. One of them I left in the car. I started February trucking along, but I don't have much done on it. So I didn't get it out of the car. This is the one that I wanted to work on every day in May. It's May 7th. I've only missed one day, but it like takes a lot of my brain power to work on it. It's stitched on 36 count vellum by Picture This Plus. It's with the called for colors. But there's a lot of DMC, and there's a lot of color changes. I think that's why I'm just struggling with it, because I have to make a big mess, I guess, when I start stitching it. But my goal for May, so this is a page right here is the end of one page. This is the start of page 2. It's 7 pages across and 2 pages tall. So my goal for May is to stitch all the way across the top. Not page finish, but all the way, yeah, to here. So that way, because I like stitching from the top right corner over to the left. And I should have started this in the top right corner, but for whatever reason I didn't. So yeah, I'm going to try to get all the way across and then finish from there. I'll probably go all the way across and then go down and then work my way over. I'm not going to do the same saying that's in here. I don't know what the saying's going to be yet, but so yeah, I put a little bit of progress into this every day. It's probably about an hour, and in that hour, it's like 7 color changes. So it doesn't feel like it's very fast moving. I think that's why I'm struggling with it. But I feel like if I get a good portion done, like if I meet my goal of getting all the way across the top, I would be more motivated to pull it out and work on it. So I don't know. My other plans were to stitch on things that I started last Mania, so the day that I started them last year, to stitch on them if they weren't finished. And so one of them was Christmas Rules by Lizzie Kate. So this is what I have. I put maybe an hour into this. This just has not been calling to me for some reason. I look at it and it's super cute. I really want to stitch it and I want to have it displayed in my house, but I'm not pulled to work on it. I'm obviously stitching it as one piece. Here's what the piece looks like. Stitched with the color conversion by Priscilla. So really they're just a little bit darker than what's called for. It's on a piece of 16 count toast. Yeah, 16 count Ada in the colorway Toast by Be Stitch Me. Project bag that I made. So yeah, that just hasn't been, I want to get that one finished, and I know it wouldn't take that long if I would just sit down and stitch on it, but I haven't, hasn't been calling. Another one was, sorry. Take a drink. Another one was All Bundled Up by With Thy Needle and Thread. I am stitching this in the colors, a color conversion by My Life with Miss Sassy, who has not been on Instagram for a while, but she recently posted again, and so that's exciting. I'm glad she's back because she has really good color conversions. It's stitched on 16 count Toast by Be Stitch Me, and here's right. So my plan is to finish filling in the snowman's face, probably finish that bird on top, and then everything after that will just be fill in. So this would be a good like project. My light is really terribly blown out. should have closed that window. Yikes. But finish all the outlining and filling in of stuff, and then I can just mindlessly like take this along and stitch on it. Mindlessly, because I like to do that kind of stitching. Another project bag that I made. Okay, and this last one was kind of an out of the blue start. For whatever reason, it was just calling to me. I felt like doing something that has words. This is out of Cross Stitch for the Soul by Emma Congdon, who's also known as Stitch Rovia. She, this was the first book she did, and I showed you last week her Cross Stitch for the Earth book. This is the pattern I'm working on. I have 3 others in here kitted up to do someplace. But here, I made decent progress because this is easy stitching, all like straight lines and whatnot. I think this is the bottom. Almost the bottom. There's like one more little, little decorative line down here. But yeah, this is really easy fun stitching with the called for DMC. This is 2/2 on 28 count white chocolate by Witchelt. Yeah, I might pull this out and work on it. No, this was not in my mania plans, but, and another bag that I made. I really, today, am feeling like just stitching on something and getting as much done as possible, but I want it to be easy stitching, so it can't be that. And a forest screw, just because that's hard stitching on 36 count. So yeah, that's it for my stitching. I have some haul, which I'm really trying to cut back on the haul, but I have some. I saw somebody on Instagram post this, Autumn Dream by Rosewood Manor. This is a series called the Songbird's Garden series, and I really like a lot of the patterns, so I went ahead and ordered this with the floss from 123 Stitch, and I got a bunch of the other series. Happiness, Winter, Mary, Love, Bliss. That one's really pretty. That one's really pretty. And Simplicity. And then this isn't in the series, but I just liked it, called Bless This Home. So yeah, that is just some random haul I got from 123 Stitch. And then Fat Quarter Shop posted a kit of this pattern called Oh Christmas Tree by All Through the Night. Kimberly showed it stitched. Kimberly from the Fat Quarter Shop, like that. Stitched on a 25 count barley parchment by Lori Holt. It's all, you know, the one color, Weeks Dye Works Bayberry. And so that should be easy stitching because it's just one color, monochromatic. I'll probably start that this year. And I ordered that when they were having their flash sale of this blackbird design come into my garden. And this is really pretty. Really, really pretty. And I also ordered the kit Peppermint Lane. I didn't order the fabric, but I think I have some of whatever they used. 25 count, probably Cloud. Oh no. They use Antique White 16 count, but I'll probably just pull from stash. I hemmed and hawed about this. It's really cute. And I hope I didn't order it just because of FOMO. And then I got like the coolest thing from I don't really have it to show you because it was really just floss, but my aunt had a friend that said, you know, asked if she knew anybody that did needlepoint or needlework, and she thought of me. So she mailed me this like giant box of stuff. Some of it was like embroidery stuff, which I'm not going to use, but most of it was floss. I actually counted and incorporated into my stash. It was like 800 skeins of DMC floss. Some of it was Anchor. Some of it was like J&P Coats, which I think is out of business now. But it was really cool. Like I haven't gotten Happy Mail. I guess that's considered Happy Mail. Yeah, it was really generous of her to mail all that to me. So I have to send her a thank you card. Drop that in the mail today. But I still feel like I'm on cloud nine because I got it. And like some of the skeins, despite getting all that, my DMC collection is not complete, but I'm only missing a few colors. And some of the skeins I have like more than 10 of the color. So that's where like a lot of it was duplicates, but it was good. So that's what I did yesterday mostly. I didn't stitch. I just kind of organized stash. That's really all I have to talk about. I should be back next week. I can't remember if I work next Friday or not, but I should be back next week, Friday, Saturday. I know I work the weekend. Hopefully with more progress to show you. My stitchy bug is not really with me today. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments and liking and subscribing and all that good stuff. I'm so close to 200 subscribers. I think last time I checked I was at like 197. So yeah, if you know anybody, if you haven't subscribed, I would love that if you did. Not really for any particular reason. I just, it's nice to have people that want to watch you or are interested in your content. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody has a happy stitching week, and I will catch you next time. Bye.